All right, questions for Jaylen, please.
Jaylen, after Jason fouled out, when you made guy out there, what was your mentality? What were you thinking when you saw him foul?
First, it was a bad call, but just being poised, wanted to just control the game, keep our guys calm, and make the right plays. You know, got sped up one time, but other than that, we played some pretty good basketball down the stretch, got some good looks, and we went and got stops on the other end. So, you know, just doing what we do, you know, playing good team basketball.
You know, just tell me what this is like. I mean, obviously you didn't get to compete last year in last year's playoffs. You know, to do it in this fashion, a sweep, and for you to sort of be a part of that, close it out with Jason Tatum on the bench. Just tell me what all that was like, and of course, looking ahead to the second round.
It's just a blessing. That's all I can say, really, especially after, you know, missing last year, having to watch this series and stuff like that, wanting to be out there. There was times where I was just shaking because I wanted to be out there and help my team, and especially playoffs is just it's the best time of the year. You know, the basketball intensity raises, you know, and I love the playoffs. So having to watch last year was tough for me, but just being here, same time of the year, against the same team, against a team that I had to watch, and being able to come out on top, it's just a blessing, to be honest.
You guys, looking back now, you guys' decision to play for the second seed, just how beneficial was that, and just how much did that just set a tone of what you were going for?
It's important, man, just to maintain who you are. And we wasn't worried about, and we're not worried about anyone else. It's all about us trying to be the best team that we can possibly be. And I think if we, you know, if we come out ready to play and compete, it's just one of the best teams in basketball, the best team in basketball. So we feel confident, we feel strong against anybody. And, you know, we're going to come to play every single game.
Even if he went to you guys about that and said that that was his feeling, that basically I don't want to duck anybody, and you guys gave it back to him, you know, he did not seem to know how you guys felt about it. What do you remember about that conversation and kind of how it developed?
Absolutely. You know, Ime was, he kind of set the tone from the jump, how he felt about it. But it was pretty cool for a coach to include us as a unit, you know, in that decision making, you know, and stuff like that. And we all came to the conclusion that, like, look, man, if we want to do something special, ain't no shortcuts, and ain't no, you know, trying to manipulate or ducking. Sometimes you got to take the hard way, or what perceives to be that way, and let the chips fall where they may. So Ime definitely led led us in that direction, and we all agreed and followed suit.
What did you see from Ime and the staff in this series?
Ime, for a first-year head coach, plenty of poise. I know he played the game and, you know, been on championship teams, and you could tell because in high-pressure moments, even like tonight, he seemed to have the poise. He wanted us to stay calm, and oftentimes when you are, you know, playing for a coach, I mean, his leadership is going to reflect onto the floor. So, you know, we stayed poised, we stayed calm. Even when JT got fouled out, we played good basketball down the stretch and held on.
He came out to center court almost during a stoppage play with under 30 seconds left. You could tell he was coaching you guys. I mean, he was there. To see your coach head out there with that intensity, you know, in Brooklyn, that's impressive, isn't it?
Leadership, absolutely. Leadership is important, from coaches to players to organization. And this year has been pretty special from the top to the bottom. So as we move forward, you know, looking to maintain that and just embracing who we are, you know, on the floor, what Celtic basketball is about, tradition, playing the game the right way, but also, you know, kind of creating that new culture, that new environment that we all looking forward to and enjoying right now.
You talked about doing something special, and you guys have been statistically the best team in the league for the last few months. Do you think about that? Do you think big picture like that, or do you just try to stay focused on the task at hand?
One game at a time. That's all really my mindset is focused on, you know, just one game at a time. Can't get ahead of yourself. We've been here before. We got a lot of guys has been has some runs in the playoffs. So we know how things can change, things can flip. And mindset is key. You know, coming in, being ready to play. Every single game tonight was a closeout game, which is the hardest thing to win in basketball. You know, especially against guys like that. All the pressure was on us. For us to finish and execute was big. You know, that's big for the confidence of our group, big for the mindset. I think that was fantastic.
Is the hamstring okay? Looked like you were rubbing it a little bit on the foul line at the end.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's okay.
Jim, you get the rebound, 22 seconds left. Katie misses a free throw. It's a 2-point game. A lot of players in that situation would hold when you made that lead pass to Marcus. It's just a function of what were you seeing in that moment that made you decide to push it?
I seen that nobody was at the rim. Everybody was kind of up, kind of looking like he just missed the free throw. Marcus was open. It really was a dangerous pass. I really probably shouldn't have threw that, but ended up working out. But it definitely probably wasn't the smartest pass, but ended up working out. So shit.
Thanks, Jaylen.
Appreciate it.